So now, yeah.
Okay.
It'll find it. Oh. So what we're gonna do? Make sure I've got audio on. Okay. Can you kind of hear my voice coming out of my computer? Jack, if you're like, you caught it. Okay, good job, you. So tear its legs off. So I'm going to show you how to tear its legs off. So to tear off their legs, nope, you pinch. I'm going to hold. Right, so kind of like.
It's so lost.
I take its body, and I'm going to hold the cricket sideways. Like almost like it's flat on its back in between my fingers. Then I take its hopper legs, and I've got its hopper legs straight up, and I'm just going to pinch those hopper legs. So I go. And just by pinching them, it pops them off. Okay, and then the cricket's still fine. He doesn't need his hopper legs, still alive. And then, now you just can't go.
Oh, that's someone with a baby.
There's the baby. Oh. There's the baby. Can you see the baby on the screen? That's the baby. There's the baby. The baby's on the mama. All right. Cool. Uh-huh. So because it can't, he's too big, or it is too big, because I don't know if it's a boy or girl. It is too big now to go in the pouch. So if you want to try to tear the legs off of another one, or just take the tweezers, when she's done eating that one, you can just take the tweezers and hold it to her. So that way she can stay out of the pouch and eat it. And while she's eating, whoever's closest can start to pet the baby. So the baby can start to get used to being touched. All right, so as you guys are doing that, we're gonna do sugar glider food. You can also take turns. She can eat as many of the crickets as she wants to. And then let Gabby have a turn too.
It's like Thanksgiving.
It is like Thanksgiving. I would give her a fresh cricket so that way she has another one in her hand, because it looks like she's starting to look for more.
So then, is the baby able to eat crickets yet, or is it?
I don't think it's weaned yet.
No.
So you might just want to grab it with your hand first, and then put it in the tweezers. And this is another one of those.
Well, you took that one's leg off. So.
Oh, that's good.
No, it's...
Put it in the tweezers so that way she doesn't eat your feeding fingers.
Sorry.
You're fine. Mm-hmm. Okay. There you go. And then don't put it near the pouch. Put it away, like kind of toward me more. Yeah. And then where is she? You can move the pouch. That's fine. And then show her the cricket.
Oh. Where did it go?
Corinne, will you take the pouch and kind of just move it? And then take the tweezers with the. So lift up the pouch.
It's under the green thing.
Okay, so now move the green thing. So that way she can see it.
Sorry.
And then just put the pouch down over here. The green thing can go over. Yeah. Now you can try to pet the baby. Okay, then don't. Like you can touch its little tail or its little paw.
Where would you like me to put this?
On the one of the shelves up there. And
The baby?
yeah, he's nursing right now. All right, that's good. Cool beans. All right, so sugar glider food. This is not what it's going to eventually look like. But you know, we'll leave it in there for them today and see if they like it. If it works for them, then it works for them, and then maybe we will continue to do that. So we do the crickets. Crickets first. Crickets are just hand fed, right? So we do that piece of it. And then at least two per glider. Walter, the male, doesn't eat it. That's me. So I'm recording. Walter doesn't eat it. Don't know why he doesn't like crickets, but he just doesn't. Walter's the dark one in there. Yeah. So he's the male. That's why the baby is all dark. So we hand feed the crickets. They'll come out for them. And then especially her, because she's nursing, she can have as many as she will eat. Like, I'm okay with her gorging and getting fat. She's allowed. She's nursing. Right? Then the HPW. The HPW. Oh my gosh, I love his little tail.
His tail is so weird looking.
It's really cool. It has like the white band, and then it has a little clip on it. So the HPW is going to be in the ice cube trays, and it'll be frozen. Do somebody want to give her a cricket too? No, she's coming out to look for one. They'll be in the ice cube trays, and then that's when we'll be able to do like a cube or half a cube. So we'll be in there.
I love how they just take it and then run with it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did they go back in?
Yeah.
You can go ahead and set them in there now. Yep. And then I think the other clip that was in there fell to the floor. So there should be another one.
Got it, pooped.
Just hang it at the top. There's Walter. See, Walter is like Walter's funny. Walter comes out. Walter comes out after the fact. Oh. He won't bite.
He's just trying to figure out what you are. He's confused too.
They look confused. So cute.
They remind me of like little gremlins. Like little gremlins.
I know.
I think it's in
Have
yours.
you watched the movie?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then if you want to scoop him, if he's hanging out, did he go back in the pouch?
No, he's on the other side.
You can scoop him out. Like,
What was that?
he likes being with the girls, and until the baby's sexually mature, I'm not worried about it. And then can you just make sure you close the bottom one as well?
I have one of these at home.
Oh, perfect. What do you have at home?
4 rats. One of these cages.
Oh! Get your fingers out of that cage, girl.
I know.
All right, so sugar glider food.
I'm doing like this
That just throw it in the sink. Okay, so the HPW is going to be frozen. It'll be in the freezer. I will make it today. I'm ordering more stuff to make it. this stuff is instant, and so is the other stuff we'll get then put in the freezer, but I add a little bit more extra stuff to it. So with the HPW, you kind of eyeball it. So in my miscellaneous bin, I have all of my measurements. So for every 1 part powder, you do a part and a half of water. So if I'm going to do a tablespoon of powder, then I'm going to do a tablespoon and a half of water, right? So I can make it in a small bowl, a big bowl, either one doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and do my tablespoon. And then I'm going to dump it in here. And then, because I still want to use purified water, I have water in the pitcher over the bowl, so just in case I mess it up, I'm going to go over the bowl. Whoop! There's one. And then halvesies. Or
This is the same stuff I feed my gecko. It's like the
Yeah,
Pangea.
and that's
reptile
yes.
food.
So instead of getting the applesauce consistency,
Yeah.
that's kind of what you're going for with this, but it's like more of a baby food, baby food consistency. So I have it in there, and then I'm just gonna swirl it, right? I'm just gonna mix it all up. I'm trying to break up all the powder. Okay. I'm gonna see if Chef has a little mini whisk for us to use, but we shouldn't be doing this one that's much longer, so hopefully, so it gets all chunky. So I kind of like break up the chunks and then push it. Takes a while. But yeah, so I'm mixing up all those ingredients. Do you want to mix it this? Grab a rescue wipe. I think I touched all this stuff and I touched myself. Okay. So keep. All right. So that's the HPW for the instant one that we use. Otherwise, we'll use the cubes in the freezer when we get to them. Next is the produce. So the produce we do have, right? You got that, and then it's 8 grams for right now. We'll kind of see. They might want more, so then we'll give them more if they eat all of it the next day. So we'll just kind of watch and see how much they eat. And then this is our Missouri. We're using this until it goes out because it's their insectivore diet. Once this runs out, then we'll use this. But this has to run. Like, we want to use that first before we use this. And this is in the freezer at the moment because it'll stay fresh longer. When it's done being in the freezer, then we'll put it in a tub and we'll put it in the fridge.
This definitely smells a lot worse than mine.
When we're doing the bowls. So we should have, we'll do 3 small, or you can do like 2 small and a big plastic one like that, that's fine. And then we'll do 3 of the metal ones. And then so we'll kind of duplicate. We'll have dry food. And then we'll have fruits and fruits. We'll make the HPW in one bowl, but then what I'll do is I'll split it and I'll put half of it in this one. That way they can go to different places and they can forage. And then they're not going to compete as badly. The idea of having a bowl per glider is so that way each glider then could find its own food. And then they're not competing at the same dish. It also gives them more places to go to find food. So if I need to get more dishes, I absolutely will since we have them all together now. We're back to having 4. How's it looking?
This one's
All right. Their water, we should change that out. So take it. You can twist and lift up or twist and lift down. It's not as secure as probably the one that you use for your wrap.
Then did you just want me to wipe this and then put it back too?
Don't even, yeah. Yes. Dump, twist, and then put in there, and then we'll use the little one. Yeah. I ordered us funnels, so we'll probably have to use a funnel to fill this one up because it's so small. If you want to try, grab a pitcher and then purified water, and you can try to fill some more in there. And then we'll give them a fresh thing. And that just fill it all the way up.
Halfway?
Just do all the way.
All the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, do it to the
Yeah, take this picture. Oops, sorry. Fill it up from there. Okay. So, Jack, what time is it? 11:26. That'll be more than enough. So you're good there. Yeah. Perfect. Over the sink. Great. Okay, so questions about that?